pretty good day in London for the Jaguars. Interesting day at the office, not necessarily the offensive output that the Jaguars wanted, but a win is a win, especially when they had lost 2 games straight. That gets the Jaguars record back to 2-2 on the year, but there were definitely some key plays that stood out to this one. We've been looking for the big plays from the Jaguars offense, and they got one pretty early in this one. First quarter, Trevor Lawrence back there looking around, dodges the rush, sees Calvin Ridley wide open. He gets the touchdown against his old team. Revenge best served cold. You all know that saying. The best part about this play is it probably wasn't supposed to look exactly like that. Trevor Lawrence said Calvin Ridley kind of freelanced on this one, just saw the open area, and he stayed there, and 16 just found him. People were worried about if quarterback and receiver were on the same page. If he can find him when he's freelancing, I'd say that's a pretty good sign. Jaguars offense only scored that touchdown today, but the defense said, no worries, we've got your back, and they got a touchdown of their own. How about a guy that knows a thing or two about Jacksonville? Darius Williams from Jacksonville, now playing for the hometown team with a pick 6. That's his first pick 6 in a regular season game of his career, and of course his first with the Jacksonville Jaguars. That was a big one. He probably should have had a second interception on the day, but definitely a big play and a big moment for the Jaguars. Darius Williams coming up with all the plays. The Jaguars defense was definitely the backbone of what they had going on today, but the guy who stood out the most on that Jaguars defense is 41. Watch him come around here and fall right on top of the quarterback. Josh Allen with his second 3-sack day of the year. Darius Williams said he doesn't know what Josh Allen was on, but he wants some of it because Josh Allen was out there going after the quarterback. 3 sacks is a pretty good day at the office for the Jaguars. Doug Peterson says that's just the kind of player that Josh is.
You know, just an outstanding performance, you know, and obviously the big one there at the end. And it's what he's capable of doing, you know, and same way, you know, when you talk about guys like Trevor and Christian and Calvin and, you know, Zay and all these guys, you know, he's in that conversation. Those are the guys that, you know, need to step up and make plays, and he did a great job for us today, and something that, you know, he can be proud of, and obviously we can work on that.
And our last play is more like a moment. This is the Toy Story version of the Jaguars game that was streaming online. You could watch the regular version or watch this version. This was better than I expected it to be. This was definitely worth the watch. I know there's a lot of kids out there that probably enjoyed it, but as somebody that has watched Toy Story a time or two, I thought this was fun. It was better than I thought it would be. This is very interesting. I think the NFL should definitely do more of these, so this was cool to see. We'll be talking all about the Jaguars and Victory Monday style tomorrow on Teal the Show Plus. That's where we'll start the conversation. That streams live over on News4Jax.com and in the News4Jax Plus app, and then we'll continue the conversation right here on Channel 4 tomorrow night on our normal Teal the Show. That comes on at 11:20 right here on Channel 4, and we will be talking all about what went right, what went wrong for the Jaguars. Frank Frangie is across the pond, so he won't be in the fold with us tomorrow. We'll have Justin Barney in the building helping fill in for Frank, but it's going to be a great show, one that you won't want to miss. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night at 11:20 to get the latest about your favorite team. That'll do it for sports.